Hey everyone, and thank you for joining me again for another video. And today I'm going to be looking at my top 7 keyword research tools. That's the top 7 keyword research tools. Now my name's Paul Marles and I do videos on how to make it, keep it and grow it, and that's your money I'm talking about. Now if you like videos like that, then remember to click on the subscribe button. Double click the bell to receive notifications when I produce my next videos and give it a thumbs up. Okay, so before we have a look at my top 7 keyword research tools, the tools that I use, I'm going to tell you why keywords are important. Well, they're important because they're going to determine whether your books get found on Amazon. Now, your books need to be found in order for people to see them and for you to make sales and for you to make money. Now, when people go to Amazon, they put in the search bar a particular string, a particular phrase, a collection of words, and these are what they call keywords. Now, if your book appears when they put in those group of words, those keywords, then there's a good chance that they will see your book and you will make a sale. So really, they will determine whether you're going to make any money from your books or not. And so that's why I actually spend a lot of my time doing keyword research and optimizing my books in order for them to be found and to make sales. It's as simple as that. So the tools that I'm going to be discussing, the way I use them is in 2 ways. One is to find keywords, and the second way is to research the keywords. And what do I mean by research? Well, that is looking at or getting an idea of the search volume, get an idea of the best sellers rank of my competitors so I can get an idea of whether the book actually sells, and to look at the amount of competition there is for a book, because if there's a lot of competition it may be difficult to rank for that particular keyword. And just a small note, what do I mean by rank for a keyword? I mean, where does your book appear when somebody puts in that string of keywords into the Amazon search bar? So when they do that, your book could appear on page 20, in which case you're unlikely to make a sale, or it could appear in position 1 on the first page, in which case you're likely to receive a sale or likely to get someone to look at your book and have a good chance of making a sale. There are obviously other factors involved, but where your book ranks for a keyword is very important in getting those sales. Now, although I'm discussing 7 keyword tools, you don't need to use all of them. Okay, my advice is to keep things pretty simple, especially if you're starting off, particularly if you've not yet made much money. I'm going to be discussing free tools and paid tools. Okay, so keep it simple. Otherwise, you end up with this list of, an unmanageable list of keywords, and then it becomes difficult to research them and it takes a lot of time. So keep things simple. Learn to use a few tools at the start, and then as you progress, as you gain experience, then you can add in other tools. And then as you start to make money, you could then possibly invest in paid tools. And the difference between the free tools and paid tools is just the time it takes you to get all your keywords. I mean, with free tools, yes, you're going to get all the good quality keywords, but it's going to take you a bit longer than if you had a paid tool, which can streamline the process a bit and allow you to get all your keywords that bit quicker. But at the start, my advice would be just use the free tools. Use your time to collect the free tool, to use the free keyword tools to get all your keywords together, and then when you make money, try the paid tools. Okay. Now I've left the links below this video to the tools that I use. As I said, some of them are free, some of them are paid. For the paid ones, I do receive a small commission, but they are tools that I use and have helped me speed up the process of keyword research. So let's go and have a look and see what tools I've been using. Okay, so the first tool, and probably the most important and useful tool for doing keyword research, is Amazon itself. So navigate over to Amazon.com. Now I'm going to use for the purposes of this video, I'm going to use an example of a teacher notebook. So I'm going to use the keyword teacher gift. Now, for all those people that are going to comment and say, oh, let's all create teacher gifts, well, let me tell you, this is just an example. Okay, so you need to use whatever keywords are relevant to the kind of books that you're producing. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in teacher gift into the search bar. And Amazon will provide you with this list of keywords. Now this list is important because, one, it gives you a list of keyword ideas associated with the search term that you've put in. But also, when people go and search for an item, and say, for example, they want to buy a gift for the teacher, they put in teacher gift, Amazon will present them with this list here on the left-hand side, and people will tend to click on that list. So if you use those keywords, there's a good chance that people are going to be searching for that particular keyword. Now, the second way I use Amazon, and I'm going to put in teacher gift or teacher notebook, just to narrow it down a little bit. I'm going to put in teacher notebook. And this is another way you can use Amazon as a keyword research tool, and that's to look at other books in the niche that you're targeting and look at their titles and subtitles. So, for instance, you've got this one here that says teacher notebook, journal or planner, teacher gift, great for teacher appreciation. So we've got a few keywords there already: teacher notebook, teacher appreciation, teacher gift. And what I recommend you're doing is creating a spreadsheet, whether that's an Excel spreadsheet. I personally use Google Sheets to do my spreadsheets on. And as I go along, I make a list of the keywords as I find them. So that's Amazon. That's free, and that will provide you with a lot of keywords. Now, I'm not going to go into the actual process of keyword research. That's going to occur in an upcoming video. So if you want to be notified of that, remember to double click the bell and receive notifications as soon as that video comes out, because it's going to be a good one. Now, another free tool, or the next free tool, number 2, is AMZ Suggestion Expander. Now, this is a Chrome plugin, and it's free of charge. And if we go to Teacher Notebook in the search bar again, you'll see that not only do we have this list on the left-hand side, but we have these lists on the right-hand side. And this is what the AMZ Suggestion Expander does. Oh, apologies for that. This is what the Suggestion Expander does. As well as the list on the left-hand side, it gives you all these ideas too. So straight away we can see maths teacher gift, piano teacher gift, music teacher gift. These can go in your list of keywords, and they can also give you ideas for books or notebooks to produce. And that's a great tool. That will start to provide you with more ideas. The next tool I use is not a free tool, but I consider a pretty essential tool, and it's not expensive. And that is the Keywords Everywhere plugin. And that, again, that's a Chrome plugin. And what this will do is when you put in your keyword into Amazon, it will give you an idea of the search numbers. Now, a recent viewer did point out to me that these are not Amazon's search numbers. These are search numbers on Google. He was absolutely correct. But they do give you an idea of the popularity of a keyword, and I find this useful in doing my research. But where Keywords Everywhere comes into its own is if you go into Google, and we'll put in teacher gift again. Here it will give you a list of related keywords and also keywords that people are also searching for. And again, it gives you a good idea, and it may provide you with keywords that you don't get from Amazon alone. And we can see there's a whole list here. Now, in terms of cost, keywords everywhere is $10. And that $10 will give you 100,000 credits. And each keyword you use to research with uses up credits. Now, I think I paid for the tool. I paid the $10 when it became a paid tool, and that was, I think, around September, October. So from then until now, I've only actually used 33,000 of my credits. Okay, so that $10 is going to last you quite a while. And in my view, even if you're starting out, I think it's worthwhile investing in that $10 to get a jump start on your keyword research. Okay, now the next tool I use to get additional keywords, again, is a free tool. There is a paid version of it, but actually you can use what I consider the most important features free, and that's keywordtool.io. So we'll have a look at that now, and if I put in teacher gift again, search, I'll put in, I've got United Kingdom English, but you know, if you're in the US, or I would advise changing that to the US, but I won't do that. Here we go, United States English. So I'll search again. Probably the list will be very similar anyway. So again, we've got this list here, and quite a large list of keywords. And again, you can add these to your spreadsheet. You can even export them and just copy and paste them to your spreadsheet. But not all of them are going to be relevant. I mean, you know, when you're doing your research, you'll have to search through keywords that are relevant to your niche and to the selling of notebooks. For instance, teacher gifts bulk. There's no point in targeting that. It's not relevant to notebooks. But teacher gift for Valentine's Day is. Teacher gift Valentine's, it could be. Teacher appreciation gifts could be. Teacher gift book. Now that's one that's even more targeted. But teacher gift coffee? No, it's not relevant. So you will need to go through the list and find the keywords that are relevant. Now the next tool that I use is a paid for tool. Again, the links are below the video. Now this is quite expensive. It's $97 a month, but you can buy these modules separately, and that's what I do. Each module costs $37 a month, and there's two that are particularly useful, although that I found particularly useful, and that's Cerebro and Magnet. Now just have a look at Magnet first of all. And here you can put in your keyword, again, teacher gift, and get keywords. And again, it's all about speed with the paid tools. You don't necessarily need them. And this tool, once it finds all the keywords, you'll find it's quite a large list of keywords. Again, you'd have to go through them to find the relevant ones. But with this tool, I have found quite a few keywords that I haven't discovered on using the free tools alone. Not essential, it just speeds things up. And again, you get your list of keywords. You can download these as an Excel file, copy and paste them to your spreadsheet. And I won't go into it right now, but it also gives you an idea of search volume, gives you an idea of whether a keyword is associated with sponsored ads on Amazon. So there are quite a few other features that are useful. And this area here, top right, word frequency, is, I find, useful for filling out the 7 boxes of keywords when you're uploading your low content book, because they provide useful words that may not be in your title or subtitle that you can use in those boxes. Again, maybe things like school, appreciation, Valentine's, if that's relevant, books, funny. And also it gives you ideas of further keywords to do research on. Now, one of the tools that I like the best is this one called Cerebro. I'll just show you how this works. Now I'm going to go back to Amazon where we searched for teacher gift or teacher notebook, I think it was when I looked at that. And you can look at the books and you can see those that are selling well. And you can tell that by looking at the bestsellers rank. So here we have, for an example, one with a bestsellers rank of 47,980, which is not bad. It's going to receive regular sales. Now you can take the ISN number, copy it, go over to the Helium 10 Cerebro module and put that in the search bar. Click on exact ASIN match and get keywords. Now I've done this before, so I'll just load it from history and I'll show you the exact what happens. So here we are, gives you an idea of other books that are purchased. But the beauty of this is it's giving you keywords that this book is optimized for. So it's giving you keywords that they're already ranking for, and it will tell you where they're ranking. So this tells you that for these particular keywords, it would appear at number 1 on the first page of the Amazon search. This would appear in number 2. So if this book is making a lot of sales, it's probably making sales because it's appearing in position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere on the first page of the Amazon search. Therefore, if you target similar keywords, there could be a good chance that you could also appear high up in those similar search positions. Again, there are other factors involved, but it's a good starting point to target particular keywords that competitors are also ranking highly for. I mean, a lot of these keywords you may have come up on the normal Amazon search anyway, but from this particular module, I've discovered quite a few interesting keywords that have helped my books rank. Now again, the link is down below. There are some voucher codes down below to get, I think it's 10% off a monthly subscription or 50% off your first month subscription. But again, you don't need to use this unless you're already earning money. You're then wanting to speed up the process. And this is one of those tools that you can use money that you've earned from your notebooks and investing back into your business to speed things up. Now the last tool that I use is one called Publisher Rocket. Now I've been using this for quite a while, and it's probably the first paid tool that I used. And it's got a number of useful functions, but the one that I most commonly use is obviously the keyword research. Now we're going to be searching under books, and again put in teacher gift, and this will come up with a string of keywords again, which you can export into an Excel file, which you can then copy and paste into your spreadsheet. But what I like about this is that you can go through each keyword and analyze, and it will give you the number of competitors. It will give you an estimate of the Amazon searches per month. Now they must have some sort of algorithm, because I don't think Amazon will actually releases that information directly. But this tool gives you an idea, and again it gives you an idea of popularity. Okay, so it may not be these exact numbers, but for me it's useful because it gives me an idea of the popularity of a particular keyword. And it'll give you the average monthly earnings, which will be related to the price of the book and its bestsellers rank. And so you can go through all the keywords that you think are relevant buyer keywords for your product. You can go through and analyze them and then export that, and it will export all this data, and then you can modify the lists of your data to just list the most popular keywords at the top. And I found this tool quite useful. I also found it useful for looking at competitors. So if I put in teacher gift, it looks at what books are ranking for that keyword. Again, gives you an idea of monthly sales. But this is not vital. Again, it's one of those tools that you may want to look at investing in once you get more advanced in your notebook production, once you're starting making some money and you're wanting to speed up the process. You can also use these tools for, if you're hiring someone, outsourcing your keyword research, you can give these tools to someone to use and say, look, this is a process to go through. Just provide me with the list of keywords that I'm going to be using to list my books with. So I hope that was useful. Just an overview of what I consider my top 7 keyword research tools. And I think you'll find that, if you watch videos of other notebook producers on YouTube, they also use similar tools as well. But they're my top 7. They're the ones that I've used. They're the ones that I've used to speed up and streamline my keyword research, because I find that a lot of my time is actually spent doing the keyword research, and it's important because it's a vital component of getting your books found on Amazon and making the sales. Especially if you're going to, in the future, look at things like Amazon ads, keyword research becomes even more vital and even more important step to getting those books sold and ranked on Amazon. So I hope you found that useful. Again, as I've said, there are links below here for the tools to save you a bit of time. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, because I'm going to be producing more videos that are relevant to low content book production, and which will hopefully speed up your process and hopefully help you make some money, which is the most important thing. That's the reason why we're doing it. So go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell to receive notifications when I produce the next video. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.